Friends, thank you again for joining me. I stand in the front of the altar of St. Patrick's Cathedral, the Roman Catholic Diocese of Bridgetown here in Barbados, during this time of Corona and our national close down. I bring to you some very heartfelt words to encourage you at home. Thank you for having me. I am Father Vibert Stevens. Today, I would like to share with you a particular attribute, or if you want, as I call it before, the certain elements that we should have in our friendship. So I speak about the investment that we should have in our friendship. I speak about our purpose, our time, and our skill. But one thing I did not share with you is something that is very important. Friendship do have misunderstanding. And sometimes within friendship, there is what we call the development of conflict. Now, I spoke about people being different, and therefore there are differences of opinion and there are differences of action, even if we journey towards the same purpose. We must remember that when two worlds meet together, there is always a friction before there is an integration. So there is misunderstanding. I don't understand the way you think. I don't know you, and so on. Until there is a coming to know by openness, by being honest, by being truthful. I cannot more emphasize this aspect of friendship. I said that there will be conflict where friendship is cultivated. And what is important about friendship is to find solutions. Sometimes people remain in the conflict and they allow the conflict to keep living. They allow the conflict to keep growing. And when that happens, it means that the friendship is being eroded. We have to be very careful with that because that is what many people do. We allow the friendship that we have to erode in our lives. Now, I will say that we have to do something better than that by finding solutions to deal with our differences so that we can grow stronger as persons. And from a Christian standpoint, one of the things that I will recommend strongly is the act of forgiveness and the receiving of forgiveness. Now, some people do not know how to forgive because they either have not experienced it from others or they refuse to experience it from others. Now, when we are hurt, there is a need for healing, and especially inner healing, because we build up grudge and resentment, we build up all kind of inner pain, and as a result, we can become anxious and worry and so on, and sleepless night. Now, in the Christian understanding, in order for us to deal with conflict, we must find a path, a bridge towards reconciliation. And what is reconciliation? Reconciliation gives the possibility of opening dialogue with the other. So Jesus said, if somebody offend your brother, have something, go to the brother and be reconciled with him, and so on. So there is a need to meet another on the road and on the bridge and join and openly share, and at the same time invite the individual to share their own grief concerning what has happened. This is very important, and once that can happen, then you are on the way to grow in your friendship. If it doesn't happen, Jesus said, well, when this fails, get a member of your community, get 2-3 persons and so on, and go to the person and work it out. And the thing about this in the gospel is that if your brother has something against you, not if you have something against the brother. So, but it can work both ways. Make the first move to the brother. Make the first move and offer a hand of reconciliation. If the person is not ready, then you must have a little patience and give the person time so that you can go to them again. Or hopefully you pray that the person's heart may turn or change and that the person can reach out to you. So both of us can accept what has happened. We can recognize our faults and feelings or which one has failed, both of us can recover. We can experience some inner healing by letting go of these things that keep us together. So each of us ought to offer forgiveness to another. We must be able ought to be able to reach out to the other and to receive what the person offers. So if the person says, I forgive you, remember to accept the forgiveness and say, yes, I pardon you. Let us start again. This is important. It is the only way you can grow. There must be friction in order for there to be unity. Friction, unity. And when we are able to create a unity, then we are certain to have good friendship. And again, we should be able to laugh with each other, laugh at what has happened, and perhaps have a little drink together, have a dinner, have something, do something as sport, go out together, do something as friends, to show that really and truly we have placed everything before the Lord, we let it go, and we can move and we can start again. In fact, not really starting, but you are really continuing on the journey on a different page, but in a different way. Our conflict in friendship can be dealt with. We can be healed. We can be reconciled with each other. Each of us can find solutions for our problem. Even if the person has died, we can find a solution. We can offer prayer, offer a mass for that person. We can offer forgiveness. We can do many things. Do something for someone, a friend of the person, as a sign that you are reaching out. Be a way of reaching out in kindness and show that love, for it is only love will express true forgiveness to another. My dear friends, may God bless you and may you be strengthened in this relationship of friendship that we are cultivating, and may you really grow to know and to love each other more.